Hey guys, welcome to the video. So in this video, I will talk about how to set up a proper Facebook retargeting campaign. Now, if you want to retarget your audience who have engaged with your website, your Facebook page and stuff, I'm going to show you how we properly set up a retargeting campaign on Facebook. So first of all, I'll talk about what we are going to do in the campaign, and then I'll actually show you how we do it. So let's open this document. And so here, I'm going to talk about 4 segments of audience that we usually include in our retargeting ad set or maybe retargeting campaign. So the first one is website visitors. So this one is pretty straightforward. Whoever has visited our website, our landing page, our sales pages, anywhere where the pixel is installed, we are gonna cover those. We're gonna include that audience segment in our campaign. The second one is Facebook page engagement. So whoever has engaged with my Facebook page, I'm going to include them in my campaign. This is also a good retargeting. And by engagement, I mean whoever has visited my Facebook page, liked any of my posts, commented, shared, saved it, any kind of engagement will be counted. And thirdly, Instagram profile engagements. They visited my profile, reacted to my posts, watched my reels, scrolled through my reels and stuff. So they will also be included in my Instagram profile engagement audience segment. And fourthly, this is actually really, really important, video viewers. So if you are doing video content on your social media and your Instagram, Facebook, you can target people whoever has watched a few seconds of your video. How many seconds? We can define that in our audience segment. So now what we're going to do is we're going to create these audience segments first, and then we can easily include them in our Facebook ad set or Facebook campaign. So it's pretty straightforward. Let me show you how it's done. First of all, let's talk about website visitors. So here I'm on my ad account, which is adsmanager.facebook.com, and then navigate to the correct ad account by clicking this drop down, and then you can just go to Events Manager, and it will take me to the pixel setup page. So pixels are known as data sets now, right? So this is my pixel. As you can see, what I need to do is I need to set up Metapixel and then install code manually, and then copy this code, put it on my website, put it on my landing page, so that whenever someone's visiting my website, my landing pages, and doing any events like scrolling, clicking buttons, anything, any event that will be performed, they will be covered in my audience segment now. So this is just to show you how to set up the Metapixel. This is not about the custom audience setup. So I'll just go back, and then I'll need to go to audience, and here I need to select a custom audience. So create a custom audience. Your sources will be website, and then hit next. This is my source, really. So this is the website pixel that I just showed you a few seconds ago in this video. Events will be all website visitors, and then retention will be 180 days. I don't think they let you do more than that. Yeah, so it needs to be 180 days. So the last 180 days website visitors will be selected for the retargeting, right? So this is actually something you need to understand. So as days go by, the audience segments keep changing, right? So as we are losing people because it's been more than 180 days, we are gaining more people as well because they keep visiting our profiles, right? So if they keep visiting our websites, web pages, landing pages, right? So you can do more stuff by include more people and do that kind of stuff, or people who visited specific web pages. I don't really do that. I don't really like that. I would just like to segment everyone who visited my website, right? And then I'll just do website visitors or landing page visitors. And the code I showed you, it needs to be installed. Otherwise, the retargeting won't work. And then I'll just do create audience. That will create my audience for website visitors. And you can see it's populating. Secondly, we'll just click on custom audience again. And then we will just do, we'll just do Facebook page. So let's talk about Facebook page. We've done this, and now we'll just do Facebook page, hit next. Here, select the right Facebook page, obviously, and events will be people who have engaged with your page. You can do other stuff like people who are currently following your page, which is not a lot of people. So that's why I do engaged with your page, because if they have engaged, they already know you. That's the whole point of retargeting. They know you already, so you've passed the awareness stage, and now you're going to the interest or the desire stage. So here in audience retention, you can do 365 days, which is fine. Include more people. I don't want to do that, so I'll just do Facebook visitors or engagers, create audience, and then I'll just create audience again, Instagram, same thing. So it's gonna show you the Instagram profile. Let me just select the right profile. So here, same thing. So everyone who engaged with this professional account, anyone who visited this professional account's profile, who started following this professional account, I always do engaged, because that allows me to target more people. Now here's something you need to understand. If I do this, I'm targeting a lot of people. That's true, but these people don't have a higher intent than the people who started following this professional account. Hope that makes sense, right? Because those who are following this account, they know me well, they know the business well, so they have a much higher intent. But at the same time, if you're doing a narrow audience, it's not going to work well, because we need a specific audience size, or a certain audience size. We need to pass that stage for our campaigns to work well. So that's why it's basically a trade-off, right? So if you have a lot of people who are following this account, obviously you can do that, but I usually go everyone who engaged with this professional account. And then same thing, 365 days, and then Instagram engagers, and then create audience. That's it. So we've done 3. The last one is video viewers. So this one is something you need to understand. So I'll just do custom audience again, and then just do video next. Here, so it gives you a few options. People who have viewed at least 3 seconds of your video, at least 10 seconds, at least 15 seconds, at least 25 seconds. So this is a matter of trade-off. So if you do at least 3 seconds, that means people barely know you, but that's a lot of people, right? People who have watched 10 seconds, they're just a bit more serious. People who have watched 25 seconds, they're really serious. 50%, okay, wow, okay. So that's how it keeps going. But as you keep increasing your criteria, increasing the portion of video people watched, at the same time, you're just narrowing down the traffic, right? So I would just do 3 or 10 seconds. So let me just select 3, and then audience retention is 365 days. And then here you need to do an additional thing called select videos. And now you can select as many videos as you have on your Facebook or Instagram. So I have a few. So I'll just select these. Again, this is a test account, so I'm just showing you this for as a part of tutorial. I'll just do 3-second video viewers. So that's my custom audience. So that's what I'm going to use on my Facebook campaign. Now let's go ahead and create a campaign so I can show you how to include these people. So we've done website visitor, Facebook page engagement, we've done Instagram profile, and then we've also done video viewers. So we are all done with creating our audience. Now let's see how to create a retargeting campaign with these audience segments. So let's just do leads, because obviously we want leads from our retargeting campaign, or if you're doing sales, just select sales. So nothing to do here. You can turn off advantage campaign budget, so you can allocate the budget on the ad set level, but nothing else to do here. So I'll just hit next. And then here, if you have a landing page for generating leads, just select website. If you want to use Facebook's instant forms or lead forms, you can do that by selecting lead forms here, instant forms here. And then what I want to show you is just take care of everything else. And then here, you could just do audience suggestion optional. And then here, you will just search for existing audience. So I have 4 segments now. So I'll just do website landing page, and then I'll just do Facebook page engagers, and then I'll just do Instagram engagers, 3-second video viewers. So I have created the retargeting audience segments, which is 4 audience segments, and then I have included them in my ad set. And then if you just take care of everything else, which is age, gender, detailed demographic, if you want to do any interest stack, the location, definitely the location, and then the daily budget, and then go to next step, create your ad, and then get going. So this is what you need to specifically do for your retargeting campaign. This is the audience, this is the custom audience segments you need to add on your campaign to make this a retargeting campaign. So that's it, guys. That's it for this video. That's hope that made sense, and hope you understood how we do retargeting campaigns. Subscribe if you're new to the channel. I will see you in the next one.